Hello guys, I am Bhargav Mahajan from Information Technology Department third year. This is a second experiment in a Python lab that is using MatplotLib. So MatplotLib, we import matplotlib.pyplot has PLT. So where PLT help us to plot, show the graphs basically. So we use the sample dataset that we used in previous experiment also. It is the database of the students, total 155 students, and their total marks, pointers, and everything. So first we plot the line plot basically against the roll number and total. The total is y-axis and roll number is on. So total 155 student and the total marks. So this is the line plot of the total marks with respect to the roll number. uh, this is the line plot only of roll number columns, uh, roll number column with uh, respect to s1, s2, s3, s4. Last experiment we saw the data types like we df dot info. In that we saw the data types like objects and int 64. So basically int 64, here we are comparing roll number with the int 64 columns that are basically s1, s2, s3, s4, s5, and total number. So it is not informative, but it help us to see the trend. Like if the total marks are up higher, then basically in all subjects also that person has higher only, and if total marks are lower, then basically all subjects he has scored lower. That's why the total is lower. Basically it is line graph of all the columns, all in 64 columns basically. Now we know df dot hist. The histogram is like again that in 64 columns basically histogram. Like it is we can see it is right skewed data, uh, right skewed data generally. So like the students that are near, like it is on roll number, right? So like 1 to 155. So basically from 110 to 130 the students are performed, the students are roll number, they have performed well. We can see that in this data trend histogram of particular column with respect to roll number. uh, Now df dot shorten. So we took the 10 top 10. Df dot head returns the first rows, where we have taken the 10 rows. So basically roll number against y s2. We have taken against s2 column, subject 2 column, and we have plot the bar graph. So basically this is the bar graph of roll number 1 to 10, roll to 10, and it shows the marks in the subject s2. Out of 100 it is like this one. Second is pie chart. Again we have taken that roll number 1 to 10 and plot the pie. Figure size is 5 is to 5. So this is roll number 1 to 3. Not that much informative, like, but still okay. And last one is box plot. The box plot is help to find out the outlier. Basically we have used three columns like s1, s2, and s3, and you can find out the outlier. Basically the subjects are total of 100 marks. So out of 100 marks, majority of students are between this below 90 and just above 65. Majority of students are in s1, and maximum student has got is 96. We saw in previous experiment it was 96. And there are some students that have got less than 30 or less than 45, that are in the outlier zone. It is minimum and it is outlier zone. Here also it is outlier zone. uh, Here I think it was 94 S2 column, and this 1 2 3 4 student have got less than 45. And majority of students are greater than 45, basically greater than 50 are majority. So yeah, and box plot of total column lastly, like we saw here also in total column majority are like above 600, above 600, and like little below 700. So we can see here only above 600 and little below 700 majority of people are. And these are some outliers like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, 7 or 8 outliers that are below 450 or 460, that are performed below 460. So yeah, box plot help to find out the outliers basically. So yeah, this thank you.